Alright, so here we're doing a really large RTU unit. First recommendation would be to install pre-filters. You can buy that by the roll, cut it to size, put it in place. They've been replacing a lot of filters. We came in and we cleaned the coils. We also sprayed down the back side of the louvers. This is a certain percentage fresh air unit, so it pulls in some of the air from outside. We cleaned these coils as well. We're going to install drip pans here, drip tabs here and here. We cleaned these coils, both sides. We cleaned both sides of all of these coils. We greased the bearings. You can see that red start fitting there. And then there's one at the back. There's two motors. We greased both of those. Also checked the vanes on the blades to make sure that they were clean and not full of trash. One thing that everybody needs to understand is when they're done with an area, they need to clean that area, whether it is the roof, which you can see here, we cleaned this part of it. This was the grime and stuff that actually came out of these units on the coils. We're going to spray that down and clean that out, but if you don't clean that up, then as soon as it dries out, the unit comes on, it's just going to suck this stuff right back into your roof. This is your heat exchanger. Checked it to see if there's any holes or any pipes or anything. This is a fairly new unit. Then over here you've got, on the end of the unit, you have two banks of compressors and coils. The first thing that needs to be done is all of the service valve caps need to be replaced to this type right here. This is a brass compression. Needs to be put on and tightened down. Be sure that when you're doing that, if you have a valve like this, that you secure this side here before you tighten that cap so you don't break that. We sprayed down these coils. As you can see, we sprayed down the inside of the unit. These are the panels that fit on the sides. We removed those. Cleaned this. We checked for any burnt wires, anything loose. We looked for any oil on the coils, any oil leaks, anything on any of these copper connections. This is a side that I did. You can see the difference in the coils. The right side has been cleaned, the left side has not. These coils actually looked clean, and when we got up here, we found out that they were very unclean. So we're going to spray that down, and then we're going to spray out the rest of this. Just from the coils, we received there was that much dirt. Also in this unit, it has a fan intake, which is here, or intake there, and exhaust here. This is the fan. We checked all of these VFDs for any loose wiring, any codes, anything that shows up. We took the filters. There's a filter behind this one, and then there's a filter at the top. We washed those out, and now we're going to reinstall those. All of this is done, of course, with the unit turned off. That's the off switch there. To turn the unit off when you're servicing it is this switch right here. So we turn that off. We're going to go through, we're going to make sure that we don't have any burnt wires, anything loose anywhere. As you can see on this unit, it is a tremendous amount of wires. So don't go pulling stuff without taking pictures of it beforehand. You look at your circuit boards, your transformers. We know the fuses are good. There's more transformers up here. We're going to check each one of those. And then we're going to reset the computer, which is But with this, we're going to take this thermostat and we're going to turn it back on. We want to see what codes this thing has. It had 4 codes to start with, and once we get it all back up and operating, we're going to see what codes it has. That's the preventative maintenance on a large RTU.